Hi, I have a quote. It says, "Women are cats and will do as they please. Men are dogs. Had better get used to it," by Robert Heinlein. I don't know. Anyway, I disagree with this quote because it's kind of stereotyping women and men, saying how women are cats, that they'll, snap at you any moment, they're unpredictable, they can do things that are like causing you harm, annoying you, and saying how men are dogs and they should get used to it, that they should get used to, being bossed around by a woman or being in, or just expecting women to do crazy things to them, to just be separated, to think, oh, women are prissy like cats when men should be like dogs, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't really like how this says and separates us. Another reason why I, disapprove with this quote will be because men do get into some seriously bad relationships where they think, oh, well, she's just doing this because, she loves me or stuff like that, or like, women will be like that to me. It doesn't matter if I don't feel safe or comfortable, when men should feel safe and comfortable in a relationship, and they shouldn't be feeling like women have to boss them around or just feel less than them. And that's what I see when I think of this quote. It's just kind of telling men that, oh, you have to listen to what she says, or this is fine, like you're, the top dog, I guess. Yeah, but I feel like this quote just really is very, I don't know, it's wrong. I feel like it's kind of old, like it's old views on women and men and how women should be like this, men should be like that. When, in this time of year, this time of age, whatever, men and women are very different, and you shouldn't really categorize them into these animals, I guess, that will, show how they really are. Thank you.
Well, the quote as attention device is a little too obvious. Your point of view is clearly stated. I appreciate that. You've got a criticism of the way the idea is being expressed there. I think you need to show us a little bit more why it's not true. You tell us what the quote is actually saying, but I'm looking for the proof that they got it wrong, that this is not really the way things are, and that's kind of what I was expecting you to develop a little bit more. There wasn't really a preview, but I could see sort of a dividing point. There's this criticism of the stereotyping as the start of the speech, and then there's this argument that says it's really about bad relationships. And I'm going, okay, but I didn't get any examples of bad relationships. I did get some generic, stereotypical examples on that first point, and I think you could probably, like I said, use some more detailed examples on that. And the bad relationship thing, I'm sure that you could think of one that would fit there, and you could describe it a little bit for yourself. Let me see. The presentation parts, everything's pretty solid. I think you project well. It flows pretty smoothly. Your audience contact is solid. Not spectacular, but I think you do look at people for the most part while you're talking. You aren't looking away. You aren't drifting off into some other place to think out loud. You generally talk to us, and I think that that's good. There's some reasonable gestures. Again, it's engaging, but it's not necessarily as there's that word again. Damn. As immediate as I think it could be. And then the conclusion of the speech was perfectly fine. I think you could probably think of something a little bit more effective, but there was nothing wrong with it. The only thing that I think is problematic per se is the lack of structure, the lack of a detail on the examples and the introduction. I thought those were a little bit problematic. Okay, thank you.